What if a boy walked into the land of death and demanded answers? His name was Nachiketa. His story began during a great sacrifice. Kings and sages arrived from distant lands. The chants echoed across the kingdom. Nachiketa's father made a sacred vow. Everything he owned would be given away. But something troubled the young boy. The cows were old, weak, and near death. Was this truly a worthy sacrifice? But Vashashravas did not answer. Believing he had not been heard, Nachiketa asked again. A strange unease spread through the gathering. For a third time, the boy asked the same question. In a moment of anger, he shouted, "I give you to death." The words echoed across the sacred ground. Then came silence. Most would have dismissed angry words. Nachiketa chose to honor them. Ahead lay a path no child had ever walked before. As the day passed, the forest grew deeper and stranger. Yet fear never entered the boy's heart. Soon, the world itself seemed to change around him. The stars shone brighter than he had ever seen before. At last, he reached the kingdom of Yama. But Yama, Lord of Death, was not there. So Nachiketa sat down and waited. One day passed, then two, then three. Still he waited. On the third day, the Lord of Death finally returned. To his surprise, a young boy still waited outside the gates. In ancient tradition, a guest was to be treated as sacred. This child had waited 3 days without food, water, or shelter. To make amends, Yama offered him 3 boons. For my first boon, let my father be free from sorrow. Yama smiled. The first boon was granted. For his second boon, Nachiketa asked for sacred knowledge. Yama revealed the secret fire that leads to heaven. Then came the third boon, the question that changed everything. Even Yama paused before answering. What happens after death? Nachiketa asked. Ask for anything else, said Yama. I can give you riches beyond imagination, says Yama. I can give you kingdoms, armies, and power, said Yama further to convince the young boy. I can grant you a life longer than any man. But Nachiketa refused every offer. All these things fade, I seek only the truth, replied Nachiketa quietly. Yama smiled. The boy had passed the test. The self is never born, and it never dies. Those who know the self conquer death itself. Thousands of years later, the question remains the same. Who are we? Are we merely the body, or something eternal? Nachiketa sought the answer. Perhaps we are all still seeking it.